Good afternoon to all. Today we will teach operating system. So operating system, we will discuss operating system and types. Operating system. Okay. First we will discuss operating system. Okay, now OS. Okay, now. So basically operating system is the most important today. Why? Because without operating system there is no world. Entire world will running with operating system only. Okay, now there are so many operating systems there. For example, Windows. Okay, now Windows XP, Windows 2000. Okay, now 2007, like 2010. There are so many Windows are there, like operating systems. First of all, what is the operating system? Here, operating system is nothing but interface between the user and application. Okay, now interface between the here. This is a operating system and here hardware. Here, this is hardware. Okay, now interface between the user and hardware. Okay, this is the operating system. Here, user nothing but we are the users. So whatever users are using, okay, now applications. Okay, now it is interacting with operating system and also interact with the hardware. Okay, now so this is an interface between the user and hardware. Means interaction. We are interaction with the help of operating system. With the help of operating system. Why we are interacting means to perform the application, to perform the additions. Okay, now subtractions. Whatever you want to task. Okay, now with the help of operating system we are functions. Okay, that's what they call here operating system is a interface between the user and hardware. You know, hardware is nothing but like hardware, CPU, mouse. Okay, there are the hardware parts. Okay, now next we discussed types of operating system. Types of operating system. There are so many types of operating system are there. Okay, now first operating system is batch operating system. BATCH, batch operating system. Second one is network operating system. Okay, now first one is batch operating system, network operating system. Third one is real time operating system. Next one is fourth one is distributed operating system. Okay, now distributed operating system. And fifth one is multi-user operating system. And sixth one is multi-programming operating system. And seventh one is mobile operating system. Okay, now these are the 7 types of operating system that are there. Okay, now batch operating system. You know what is batch operating system? See, a batch operating system nothing but it does not interact with a computer directly. Okay, now batch operating system it does not interact with directly computer. Okay, now see here they are the job 1, job 2, job 3. Okay, these are the now job applications. So they are interacting with operating system. Okay, now see here. So there are so many jobs are there. Job nothing but an application or a work or a task. Okay, job 1, job 2, job 3, and they are interacting with like batches. So we are dividing batches. Okay, now job 1, batch 1, job 2, batch 2, job 3, batch 1, like this. We are dividing. Say batch. Say batches are there. Okay, now batches are there. Batch 1, batch 2, like this, and they are interacting with CPU. Okay, now. So this is a batch operating system. This is a batch operating system, but it does not interact with direct to the computer. They are interact with operating systems. This is called batch operating system. Coming to network operating system. Okay, now network. What is network? Yeah, network nothing but group of computers connected together. It's called network operating systems. Okay, now why we are using a network operating system to connect between the one device to another devices. Okay, now we are connecting devices. Okay, now from one network to another network. Okay, this is a network 1, network 2. So we are connecting. Okay, now from network to network, or peer-to-peer, or system to systems. That's called network operating system. Next one is a real-time operating system. Okay, now real-time operating system. Okay, now this is the most important operating systems. Why? Because real-time system nowadays all operating will work with real-time only. Okay, now why? Because why we are calling real-time means, okay, now it works reality. Okay, now within the time the task will be completed. Okay, now within the time it's called real-time operation. For example, best example is ATM is a best example of real-time operating system. Why? Because the ATM will work on real-time system only. Okay, now see here, so the task will complete within the time. Okay, that's called real-time operating system. Okay, now like ATM, aircrafts, okay, now airlines, this all works with the help of real-time operating system only. Why? Because okay, now they will assign one time, and within the time the task will be completed. Or else if it is not functionality within the time, okay, now maybe system failure or some system will be crash. Okay, now so the real-time systems work on within the time the task will be completed. Okay, now best example is ATM is here, aircrafts are there. Okay, in that there are two types of real-time. One is hard real-time operating system and soft real-time operating system. Okay, now hard and real-time. There are two types of real-time operating system. One is hard real-time operating system. Next one is soft real-time system. Okay, now hard real-time means, okay, now this hard real-time system mainly used for okay, now hardware parts like aircrafts. Okay, now aircrafts. Okay, basically is aircrafts. Okay, now like ATMs. And soft real-time operating system is like online examinations. Okay, now here we are writing abstract exam. Okay, now so they give one time is there, like timer is there. Within that time you have to finish your abstract exam. Like this is called soft real-time systems. Okay, now next one is distributed operating system. Next one is distributed operating system. Okay, now distributed. So here also there. Distributed is you are distributing the data among to all independent systems. Okay, now here. So here connecting. So in a distributed system we are distributing the data within the independent systems, within the system also. That's called distributed operating systems. Next one is multi-user operating system. Multi-user. Okay, now multi means, okay, now here single user they are performing two tasks. That's called multi-user. Okay, now single user they are performing two tasks at a time, two tasks. Okay, now suppose here for example I am listening songs as well as I am writing. Listening and writing. Only single user multiple tasks. Single user multiple tasks. Okay, now single user multiple tasks. This is called multi-user operating systems. Next one is multi-programming operating system. Multi-programming. Okay, now see here multi-user, multi-programming. What is the major difference here? Multi-user means one user to perform multiple tasks, whereas multi-user also called multitasking also. Multi-user operating system also called multitasking operating system also. Next one is multi-programming. Okay, now here, so we are running multiple programs. For example, here in every system or every CPU, they have two processors there. Okay, now suppose here Pentium 1, Pentium 2. Okay, now it means so in one operating system we can run two programs. In single system we are running two Windows. One is Linux operating system as well as Windows operating system. Only single system or single CPU we are running two processors. One is P1, P2. Okay, the P1 we are using Linux operating system and P2 we are using Windows operating systems. Okay, next one is mobile operating system. You know mobile operating systems are there. Okay, now mobile operating system is mainly okay. Now see here up to 1, 2, 3, up to 6. Okay, now the help of okay, now operating system will this will be run in the system only. But whereas in mobile operating system will work through only mobiles only, like Android, okay, now Mac. These are all runs with mobile operating system only. Okay, these are the different types of operating systems in operating subjects. Okay, thank you.